Hello guys, welcome back to ESENtaxa. Andrea Papito here, and in this beautiful background I'm gonna talk to you about how to optimize your taxation if you are already living in Italy and you want to find a way to optimize your taxes. And you cannot have the access to the famous impatriate regime, forfeit regime, high net worth individual, flat tax regime, etc. etc. If you're new in this channel, ESENtaxa talks about how to optimize taxations. Especially in Italy, we are the #1 channel that in English explains you how to optimize taxes in this country if you want to relocate in this country. We also cover Belgium, Portugal, and Albania. Now, in this specific video, I want to talk about the way to optimize your taxation when you are already living in Italy, because we always focus on the case where our clients are moving to Italy and they can benefit from these tax benefits, because the first and common requirements is that you not be tax resident in previous 2, 5, 10 years. And a lot of clients, they can easily fulfill this requirement. But what about you as an Italian tax resident already since a lot of years? What can you do? And you have a business that is growing and you want to leave the country. As you know, the forfeit regime is the possible option still if your revenue is not passing the 85,000 euro per year. But still, if your business is bigger than that, you have heard that you are obliged to open an SRL. Italian SRL are quite expensive, mostly because of the INPS, which is very heavy since it also covers your salary. So you pay INPS on your salary as administrator of the company, for example, but you are obliged to pay the INPS on the profit of the company based on your share. This is something that only Italy has. I don't think any other country in the world has this problem. So the double contribution problem. Problem here is to try to optimize not just the taxation, but try to avoid this double INPS issue. So this double contribution mandatory to pay. So this is the first issue. Once we have optimized the social contribution, we have to optimize the taxation inside your payroll and on the profit level on your Italian company. This is the only way to try to reduce your taxes as much as possible, because if you don't provide a tax planning before ahead you create your company, you might end up paying something like 60%, 70% of taxes and social contribution combined in the worst case. So first of all, we have to analyze your business. Based on your business, we can create a correct structure, a correct company, Italian company, without paying too much INPS, so the famous social contribution. Second, we have to understand how to write the DIM of your company in front of the notary. So the DIM will detail all your activity objects and what exactly your company is structured, how you can act like an administrator or just an investor, etc., etc., etc. So this makes a huge difference. A lot of people are not aware of that. Italian companies works well when you are more than one shareholder. One is just operating in the company and the others are just investors. So this is also another possibility. There are also chances in which you can use foreign company to operate in Italy. So you can skip the Italian bureaucracy to constitute the Italian company, but you can operate on the Italian territory. You pay the Italian taxes, but you skip the notary part and other bureaucratic parts since it's a foreign entity. So as you can see, I'm throwing here on the table a lot of ideas. We have here in ESENtaxa a way to help you to optimize taxes if you're obliged to open an SRL in Italy, if you have a business that has at least a revenue of 200,000, 300,000 euros. Below this threshold, I wouldn't recommend to move to an SRL solution, just to give you an idea, but try to stick into forfeit regime as much as possible and never jump to the ordinary regime, which is the case when you are self-business, your own individual that runs a business and use the ordinary VAT position. So this is the worst case scenario. Now, there is also another chance in Italy that a lot of people are not aware of. Nobody talks about it. You can create a partnership. You can be a physical person and you can have a partnership with a company. So the company pays you the profit. They split the profit with you. So the company can pay you is like a dividend income, but it's not really a dividend income. It's a profit split. And in the profit split, you pay only 26% flat and no social contribution to pay. You see, you move from 60% tax pressure down to 26%. There is also the chance to do this kind of structure. A lot of people are not aware of. It's just a legal contract that has to be put in place between you and the company, and the Italian company. It can be done also with a foreign company. This kind of contract are called partnerships, but of course they have a specific Italian name. We are going to tell you exactly how it works, this structure, to reduce your taxation by 20-30%, even though you are already an Italian tax resident. If you want to know more, in the description below the video, you have our email contact info@esentaxa.com. Or alternatively, you can have a 15-minute free call in which we can understand your issue, your problem, and we can guide you through our best services, which suits your situation, that fix your specific problem. For the rest, if you like this kind of content, if you like ESENtaxa, if you like that we release for free more and more content like this one, just subscribe the channel, notification bell, and like button. And see you to the next content.